Hey finders, and welcome back to Fortune Finds. This week is a different video than most videos because I am doing a chit chat get ready with me. This has been a very highly requested video for a very long time, and it's just like, to be totally honest with you guys, it's just a video that I just keep putting off because I don't like talking about my feelings. I don't like talking about my emotions. It's just not something that I do quite often. I'm like that friend that you call when you just like need to vent to someone. I'm just like, tell me all of your problems. I will give you all the best advice in the world because I've been told I give really great advice. I will take none of it for myself when it comes to problems that I'm dealing with, but I will give you the best advice of your life, and I'm a great listener. I do touch upon like things that I've been doing during this pandemic to help better myself, but I also talk about like the anxieties that I've been having. I talk about Mike and I moving our wedding. I just like sat down today and was like, you know, I'm gonna film today as much as I don't want to film today, and I'm just gonna talk about how I'm feeling because maybe that will help me feel better. And I have to say, since starting this video, I do definitely feel a lot better. And I gotta be honest, like the full face of makeup like always helps, you know? Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell before you leave. We are almost 600 subscribers strong. We have come quite a long way here, and I do just want to thank you before we do hop into this video, because it means a lot to me that you guys do tune in every week and you do watch my videos. Even though I'm literally just a girl sitting in a bedroom talking to a camera, like I genuinely feel like I'm talking to my friends. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and let's just rip the damn band-aid off and get right into it. I'm gonna be totally and completely transparent with you guys today. I don't know what it is, but I definitely like woke up in some kind of funk. Some days I just wake up and I look at the list of things that I have to do and it's almost like crippling. Usually I'm really good at like making a to-do list and just like knocking them off one at a time, but I just feel like a little overwhelmed right now, and it's really discouraging me from doing anything. I'm kind of just feeling down, like I have all this time and I've had all this time, and it's like, what have I done with all this time? I used my Vichy Mineral 89 serum because my skin is just so dry lately. I don't know what's up with that. And I filled in my brows using one of my old favorites. This is the BH Studio Pro Shade and Define Duo Brow Pencil. I don't really know what they're doing. They're very blocky. I have like some serious block brows going on. I'm just not happy with anything right now. So that's really where I'm at. I need to buy a new one of these. This is the Malin and Goetz, I'm not really sure how you say that, lip moisturizer. This is one thing that has made me excited during this whole quarantine experience, is that I've gone through so many of my beauty products, my skincare products. Makes me feel good to like use the things that I spend my money on and then like get them out and like remove the clutter. Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, and I'm gonna kind of just like work this around the perimeters of my face, and I'm essentially going to just bronze and contour underneath my foundation. And I'm applying this with a IT Cosmetics number 7 brush. And it'll look crazy in the beginning. It always does. That's just like the thing with makeup. Like it looks crazy until the moment you put on mascara, and then you're like, oh, wow. So happy I didn't give up on that, you know? And then I'm gonna kind of just like take what's ever left over and like put this everywhere. Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light to medium, and I'm gonna take that on a Sephora brush. This is just gonna help to brighten, and I really wanna get it like up in here because I'm so dark, like right in those corners. And then I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury contouring wand. This is in fair medium. I'm gonna take a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And now I'm gonna be a little bit more precise with this because this is contour. So I'm contouring on top of that bronzer. And I'm kind of like patting this into the skin because I don't wanna move that bronzer that I've already added. The beginning of August, I was kind of like, you know what? I feel like I could have done a lot more with my time. I don't know how many of you are YouTubers out there, but YouTube takes up a lot of time. And like, I really love it, clearly, because if I didn't love it, I wouldn't continue to do it, because it's not like I'm getting paid to upload these videos. I'm really just doing it because I enjoy it, and I like teaching people about beauty, what I think can make them feel good about themselves, because, you know, beauty and makeup can make everyone feel good about themselves. It's really empowering, and if you feel good, I feel like you just go about life so much better. I just felt like aside from that, I should be doing like a little bit more. I decided to start teaching myself Italian on Duolingo. So that's what I've been doing. And I've never been one to be like really good at languages. I had an awful Spanish teacher when I was in high school. Oh my God, he was such a jerk. And I'm using this Scott Barnes 60 brush. I'm kind of just tracing my lips with this. But so he basically told my mom that I wasn't going to get into college because I was so bad at Spanish, which is rude. So I've just always like had it in my head and in the back of my mind that I'm like not good at languages, so like why would I even bother? But I decided that just because someone in my life told me that I couldn't do it doesn't mean that I actually can't do it. Let me learn Italian so that next year when we finally get to go on our honeymoon in Italy, like I'll be able to speak the language and it will be really awesome. Il Maquillage woke up like this flawless base foundation and I'm in the shade 30. And I'm going to apply this with a stippling brush and I'm just going to start applying this where I didn't apply any product. And I also started taking like a career building class or like career finding class. I follow Boss Babe. It's like all about women and being an entrepreneur, and it's just really inspiring. And it's been a podcast really that I've been listening to a lot for the past like couple years. And it was like a webinar, and they had this woman come in who's really good at helping people find like what it is they want to do in life. And now I'm going to take a damp beauty sponge and I'm just going to pat over what I have on my face. So basically, I took this webinar to just get a sense of like career paths and like what I could be doing, just because right now I just like don't feel fulfilled. Not that like age is a big deal, and not that like I'm afraid to turn 30, because I'm really not, but I will be 30 next year and I'm kind of just like, well, what am I doing? And like, what do I want to do? I should be doing more. I could be doing more. I feel like I should be like further along in my life, in my career, and like in my overall like career happiness. Basically, I just fell in love with like everything she was saying, how you can look internally and look at your strengths and your weaknesses and see like what the best fit is for you career-wise. And then I signed up for her class, and I think there's like 7 modules. So I've done the first 3 modules. Do I know what I want to do with my life exactly yet? No, but I just feel like it's such a great like reflecting exercise. I just feel like it really has made me look inward and think like, what are the hurdles that I need to overcome in order to like figure out what it is I want to do, and like how am I getting in my way. I'm taking my Tarte Tape Shape. And then I applied for this class with FIT. It's like how to build your own beauty brand. I haven't started the class yet. I just signed up. Well, I applied and I thankfully got accepted, which is like so exciting. So I am starting this class at FIT, which really makes me so happy and so excited. It's basically just like a beauty industry, like how to build your own brand, how to market yourself in the beauty industry, like all that fun stuff, which is like right up my alley. Because while I don't know exactly what it is I want to do, I definitely know that I want to work in the beauty industry. Obviously, I feel like that's kind of obvious. I know that a lot of people are way worse off. Like there are so many people who have lost their lives to COVID, who have lost loved ones, who are out of a job. And like I am none of those things. Like I still have a job, thank God, that pays me. I'm still doing YouTube, which I love. I just feel like this year has been overwhelming for everyone. And I'm like sad that I didn't get married. Like that kind of sucks. I'm just like watching all these other people around me like have really exciting milestones in their life. And it's kind of just like, well, not to sound like a jealous bitch, but this was like supposed to be like my year. It was supposed to be Mike and I, like our year. I'm really happy for everyone who gets to like do things and celebrate and like all this stuff, but also it's kind of hard to like watch. Like Mike and I have been engaged for like 2 years now. Like it's kind of just like, all right, I'm ready to get married. And like, I don't want to just like get married over Zoom, and I don't want to just like get married in the backyard. Like, I don't know, like I want to have my day. Everyone gets their day, and I just like want to have my day. So that's like just, it's just like a lot. Clearly, I'm gonna use my Honest Beauty blush. I love this foundation. This is like one of my favorite foundations, and this is my favorite matte foundation, but sometimes it can just be like a little too matte. So I just want to like juice up the skin elsewhere. I'm going to hop into my NARS Skin Deep palette, shade right here. I'm taking that with a Scott Barnes 62 brush. I don't know when it is I'm going back like to the office in terms of like my full-time job. I don't think it's going to be until October. So I'm hoping to like get the majority of my classes done in September. I'm still working Monday through Friday, but I do get those 3+ hours back that I'm not spending commuting. Time is so valuable. Like just in general, guys, like it's scary how short life is and how fast life flies by. So it's like every second matters. So I don't know. I've just like been trying to fill my time with things that make me happy, with things that help educate me. I'm going to take this shade right here just because I'm noticing my shadow is not really blending out nice. And I'm just going to pop this everywhere. Just this light matte shade. I realized that I don't like rejection and I don't like failure. And I find that that is also something that holds me back in a lot of things in my life. I would love to be a freelance makeup artist, but I'm just like scared. Will people like what I do? Will they not like what I do? But it's also like kind of conflicting because at the end of the day, this makes no sense, but I also don't really care what people think about me. But like, if it's my profession, I want to be good. If you think I'm ugly and you think I'm hideous and you think like my nose is big and my eyebrows are blocky and I'm just like hideous, like that genuinely doesn't bother me. I really don't care because I like myself. I don't know, I really like myself, and that might sound conceited, but again, I don't really care. And I'm literally just working with the same brown this entire time. I accept myself for who I am. I accept my face. I accept what I look like, but I want to really be good at whatever it is I do in my career. But I realize that that is holding me back from figuring out like what I want to do in my career. Does this all make sense? I'm going to take this dark brown on a little brush. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42. And I need to start like banging this look out because I feel like I'm talking way too much. And I'm just like putting that on the outer third of the eye. I'm going to take that same color and tuck it on the outer third of my eye and then like connect them. And like I'm sad that the summer's ending. It's just like, oh, so many feels right now. Like where did the summer go? Like I think back to like March when this whole pandemic started, and it feels like every day feels like a year, but the months feel like seconds. Does that make any sense? And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in dark brown. Things that I've been thinking. I really want to up the ante on this channel, and Mike actually gave me some really good ideas about like shorter videos that I can do, because I feel like every video I upload, it's literally like I'm here for like 25 minutes, and maybe you guys don't want to watch me for 25 minutes. Like maybe you want this to be a 1, 2, 3 thing. So I'm thinking I'm going to do like beauty tips that are like videos that are less than 5 minutes long. I'm going to kind of like do the inner corner, like just outline the inner corner. And then for powder, I'm going to use my Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder, Morphe M0 brush, and apply that wherever I don't like to get oily. So I never talked about this because honestly, like I don't really think I was in the frame of mind to talk about this. Mike and I postponed our wedding. We're going to get married next June. You're supposed to get married this June, June 20th, and now we're getting married on June 12th, which is actually Mike's birthday. So that is the plan as of now, and I really hope to God that we're able to get married next June, because I'm gonna be like real upset if we can't. Space Case bronzer that I don't know why they like don't sell it individually. I got it in my Ipsy bag. It's so good, and I really, really love it, and I always feel bad using it on camera because you guys can't get it, and I'm sorry, but I'm in a mood and I know you guys understand. This is the Real Her Ultimate Glow Getter Cheek Trio. This is my favorite highlighter, honestly, guys. This one right in the middle. It's called Goddess. Look at that though. Oh my god, makeup just makes me happy. I feel like making plans nowadays, it's like the one thing you shouldn't be doing is making plans. But yeah, it was okay. Like, I mean, it went the best that it could possibly go. Like, we were able to just like take our vendors and like push them to next year. The only thing is I have a story about my dress, which really, I'm trying to like not be annoyed about it, but it really angered me. I'm not going to mention like where I got my wedding dress because like I said, I understand businesses are struggling and I like don't want to like put anyone out. So she calls me on a Monday, the Monday before my wedding was supposed to be on Saturday. She's like, "Oh, hey Fortune, I just wanted to like touch base, see like what it is you're doing about your wedding." And I'm like, "Obviously I moved it. Like otherwise my dress wouldn't be ready because I literally haven't had a single fitting." So she's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to make a note here in your profile stating that you've moved it to next June." She's like, "I wrote down the date, da da da." She's like, "Okay, now would you mind coming in this week and picking up your wedding dress? You can come in, you can try the dress on, and then you can take it home with you." And she's like, "It'll be so much fun." And I'm like, "Lady, no," I said to her, "I don't want to come pick up my dress. I'm not in the mood to try on my dress. Like, this isn't the week to be calling me to pick up my dress and telling me to come try it on. Like, this is the week I'm supposed to not be trying on my dress, but like wearing my dress, walking down the aisle, wearing my dress to like meet my husband, you know? Like, I am not like in the mental capacity to like pick up this dress this week. I can't do that. It's just too like emotionally taxing on me." And she basically was like, "You need to come pick up this dress. Like, I don't have enough room in my boutique to house your dress for the next year." And I'm like, "Okay, I understand that, but like, can you house it for like the next like month while I'm like, not to be dramatic, but like mourning the loss of my wedding day?" And she just like kind of gave me an attitude, and it was just like such a turn off. And like, needless to say, like we're pretty much like in September and your girl hasn't gone to pick up her dress, which in retrospect, like saying that, I definitely need to go get it. But it was just like such a turn off for me. MAC lip liner and strip down. Who out there had to push their wedding back? How was your experience? Let me know down below in the comments. As much as I didn't admit it to a lot of people when they asked me, because again, I don't like talking about my feelings, it was a rough like month and a half for me, honestly. And I'm gonna fill my lips in with this. Like this, color is just so freaking good. All right, let's do faux because it's been a minute since I've used this. And it's like the perfect like pink for me. I gotta buy another one of these. I'm not kidding when I tell you that a good lip makes me really happy. Like, look at that lip. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go a little bananas because why not? I'm gonna use blushing beige. I always get the two of my Maybelline ones mixed up. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pat it in the center of my lips. See, it's just like, it's in this same like shade family, just a little bit lighter. I'm gonna take one of my favorite lip glosses, and I definitely want to do, although I don't know, let me know what you think about this, because I know that like wearing masks and things, it's not very like lip gloss friendly, but like I've been just like piling all my favorite lip glosses together because I'm a huge lip gloss wearer, like love lip gloss, and I want to do like my favorite lip combos with lip glosses. But I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. So let me know down below. Estate lip gloss in the shade Drip. And I'm kind of just gonna put it in the center. Look at how juicy, my God. I like to put it on the very outer rim, like the Cupid's bow. I will list everything down below like I always do in case you guys are interested. I mean, who would not be interested in this lip? My God, this is like the best lip I've done in a while. I'm gonna take that matte cream just because I don't want to use any shimmers. Decided against the shimmers today. Put a little bit of Teddy. This is by MAC. One of their kohl liners in my waterline. I think that's it. I've gotten a lot off my chest with you guys. And since I haven't been uploading any vlogs, like I haven't uploaded a vlog since the beginning of this whole quarantine, maybe I should get back into that. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. But since I haven't uploaded a vlog in a minute, I feel like I don't really talk to you guys about anything other than like what I'm slapping on my face. So this was a nice like little relief for me. I'm very much looking forward to going downstairs and eating dinner and having a big glass of wine. But I just want to thank you guys for always being there for me, for always joining in and watching my videos, leaving love for me in the comments and messaging me on Instagram. Like I really, honestly, the best part of my day is really interacting with you guys and just talking about all the stuff that we love. I do feel like I had a friend to lean on and just have like a little vent sesh with. So I do thank you very much. If you did enjoy this video and it wasn't as cringy as I think it may have been, then do be sure to leave it a thumbs up down below. Maybe I'll vlog a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a couple more Get Ready With Me, Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's in the future. And if there is any video that you would like to see from me, a product that you would like me to review for you, let me know down below in the comments section. Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell before you leave. I had a great time as always. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, Finders. Mwah.